behind the net to Besser. Brock Besser, center, Suter scores! Piers Suter with 1:39 to go.
And that win just now on the road clinches it for the Canucks in round one against the Nashville Predators. Let's go live to Jon Hernandez, who's been at the Rogers Arena viewing party among thousands of ecstatic fans. Jon, looks like it emptied out pretty quickly. Everyone's going to party in the streets, I imagine. What's the vibe been like there tonight?
Yeah, it's been electric, and it really just blew up the minute that late goal was scored by Piers Suter. The crowd just went nuts. White flags, waving everywhere. Everybody was just ecstatic, and it was really a nail biter to the end. Nashville really poured it on, especially in that final minute. They were on a power play and almost tried to return the favor to the Canucks. If you recall, a few games ago, the Canucks, with some late game heroics, tied it up in Game 3 to send it into overtime. Well, when the Nashville tried to do that tonight, the Canucks shut the door on them. The fans went absolutely nuts when that clock ticked down to 0, and now all eyes are on the next round of the playoffs here.
Yeah, no doubt. I know the newsroom itself was loud enough, and now I'm looking outside our studio, I already see the fans pouring out into the streets. Remind us what's next. This was such a high-stakes game. What is next now for the team?
Yeah, you'll see a Vancouver Canucks home game for round 2 of the playoffs, hosting the Edmonton Oilers. It's going to be a tough matchup, I'm sure, a very competitive matchup between these two teams, but it will be the first time Rogers Arena has hosted round 2 of the playoffs since 2011, an all-Canadian matchup, and you can expect a lot of watch parties probably here at Rogers Arena. But also another question emerges is now what happens in terms of public viewings for these games. We know Mayor Ken Sim has said he's wanted to throw a party for the public to watch the Canucks outdoors, but wants to do it responsibly. Well, now we know there's at least 4 more games in the second round, could go to 7, depending on how things shake out. So there will be some questions as to whether or not fans will be able to gather outdoors to watch these games in the second round. Tanya.
No doubt that Battle of the West will ratchet up that anticipation even more. Thanks so much, Jon. That's our Jon Hernandez live at the Rogers Arena viewing party as the Canucks win in Game 6 and move on to the next round of the Stanley Cup playoffs.